Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how we created these cabinets from scratch. So for today's project, you're gonna need a 3/4 inch birch plywood and then 2 pieces of a 2x2 1/4 inch plywood. And then I got these items at Home Depot and I had them cut the birch plywood to size. So I gave them the measurements that I needed and they did it for me. So it's so much easier than having to do it myself, especially if you don't happen to have the tools for it. So you're gonna need 4 pieces for the side panels, and you're going to need 2 pieces for the bottom of the cabinets. Now the measurements all vary depending on how big and wide you want your cabinets, but normally they are 8 inches deep, 37 inches tall, and 25 inches wide. So you're going to need 2 pieces that are 18 by 25 and then 4 pieces that are 25 by 37. So here you have the setup as I'm showing you. You're going to need the 2 big pieces on the side, which are going to be the side of the cabinets, and at the bottom you're going to have the bottom piece of the cabinet. Now the next step would be to drill the pocket holes, and you're going to grab the 2 pieces, the short pieces that go at the bottom of the cabinet, and you're going to drill 4 pocket holes on each side of that piece. Okay, so here you have it. Here's one of the pieces that go at the bottom of the cabinet, and here's the second piece. So as you can see, 4 pocket holes in each side of the pieces. Okay, so now moving on to the side pieces of the cabinets, we're going to create a slot at each end of the cabinet. We're going to go down like that. And essentially that's going to be for the backing to slide in. And the way that you do that is by using a router, the easiest way, because there's many ways of doing it. And then you have to make sure that you're a 1/2 inch in from the side piece. So that's a 1/2 inch right there. And then you want to make sure that you attach a piece of wood or a level like we did here, just to make sure that you're going straight down and you're not going to make a crooked line. And that's all you do. And then you just slide it down and it creates the slot. So here you have it. This is how it's going to look. And you're going to do this to the other 3 pieces just on one side of the piece. And again, we measured 2.5 inches in, and that's where we're going to place the level or a piece of wood if you have that. And the reason for it being 2.5 inches is because you want a 1/2 inch for the slot to be created. And then the remaining 2 inches is the thickness of the clear bottom of the router. Okay, so here you have it. And you just got to remember you're only going to do the slot for one side of each of the pieces. And then the next step would be to attach them all together. So you're going to grab the bottom piece and where you drilled the pocket holes, you're going to grab that, you're going to put in your screws, and then you're going to attach that to the side panel. Now you're going to measure 3 inches in from the bottom up. So that's where you see that pencil line right there. That's 3 inches. And you're going to just put some glue and then drill in the bottom piece into that. And then once you're done doing that, you're going to attach the other side piece. And then this is how it's going to look. You just got to remember that the slots that you did are facing each other. So as you can see here, they're all the way in the back. And that is where you're going to be attaching the 2x2 that you bought. So here's the 2x2, and you're just going to slit that right down, and it fits perfectly. Now the next step would be to create the support pieces. So you're going to need 3 pieces. These are 1x3s with 2 pocket holes at each end. You could use the birch plywood and cut them down as well. They're going to be 25 inches wide. However, I decided to get the 1x3s because it would just be easier, and I wanted to leave the rest of the birch plywood for another project. But essentially these 3 pieces are going to go on the top portion of the cabinet. So as you see here, one at the top and then two at the back, one at the top portion and the other one is supporting the back piece. And again, you could use the perch plywood and just cut it to size, but I decided to use a 1x3 because it was faster. Now moving on to the last step would be to add the face frame for the cabinets. So we went ahead and got 1x2s and we cut it to size to fit all around the cabinet. So you're going to do two long pieces, which are these right here. It's going to go from top to bottom where it meets with the bottom portion of the cabinet. And then all you have to do is nail it down. And then we did two smaller pieces in between the two side ones to fit. So it's pretty much a 4 pieces all around the cabinet. And here you have the cabinet with the face frame. So you're going to just repeat the same step for the next cabinet. And here you have both of them. So this is it. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I will be coming back with a second part video in which we created the doors for the cabinets. But for now, we just wanted to do the one part in where we showed you how to do the cabinets. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. And I'll be back with more videos.